What it do, what it is, it's your host, the Peace Dealer. Moon in Scorpio, Sun in Libra. Shout out to those of y'all rocking with me. Alright. Much love to you adorable whippersnappers who just, for any reason, can't stand to see me, but you here looking at me. God bless your beautiful bitch ass. Other than that, I hope you enjoy this magic moon message. The moon is giving you a psychoanalytical understanding of this character you are activating. And something about Scorpio and its intensity and nuance can be psychologically manipulative if you take into account real, nuantic desires, idiosyncratic differences, cultural differences, and all sorts of rhetoric and reasons behind why certain people may not like you, or you may have issues with people, none of which I feel like are a bad thing, versus being put in a position to make you more aware or understanding of differences. And any manipulation at play may really just be at a negative end to bend your will towards conforming, transforming, and changing, which is really beautiful, because you can just use that as a basis to do and be more of what you are sensing culturally or around you is maybe they don't prefer or they don't like. Not in order to be a rebel, but really just to stand on your principles and business. This is where you don't want to take a denialist approach where you're denying what you're receiving. Moon in Scorpio, once again, is this social psychological understanding, shared emotions and feelings from others around you. This isn't tangible. It's not something you can quantify really, or maybe you can, but this is beautiful because you're going to gain feedback from others in this sense, which could range from, anywhere from support to you to hate to you. And regardless, things that may influence you to change in ways that really favor what other people see you should be or want you to be, you can shit all over that. You can take a piss all over that, almost mock that, by taking the action they may not want you to take in favor of your authenticity, in favor of you being you. I mean, if people are telling you that you have fucking shitty rank breath and you being out just kind of makes the place really unpleasant and uncomfortable, you know what I mean? And you're denying that, and you're like, you guys just hate me, so you're saying my breath smells. That's more just being in denial. You're not necessarily accepting facts around the situation. And if you want to be a ranked mouth monster and spreading havoc and terror with your bad breath and wondering why people are treating you bad, you have the right to do that. And if you want to do that, I mean, if you're aware of it and you like doing that thing, then be that ranked breath monster. If you're lost in confusion wondering why, you just need to be honest with yourself. But what I'm talking about is perhaps maybe you like wearing anime costumes when you go out, right? And other people just don't like the way that it makes them feel, even though they've never wore an anime costume in their life. They don't have motion like that. They don't have they don't have that. They don't even really think about doing stuff like that, but they're making about how your image, right, makes them look or feel or just whatever. And you personally enjoy wearing anime costumes. You like to wear a different one every day. So, when that happens, show up the next day in an anime costume. Just be like, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? All right, like that, So there you go. That being said, you can tune out or listen, but throw away all the bullshit that does not necessarily add constructively to anything, versus integrating the constructive criticism, psychoanalytical understanding that will transform you positively. You're adding value to this character you're activating. You are quite literally fueling the pure energy. All right, Taurus is natural energy, Leo is life energy, Scorpio is sex energy, it's pure energy, and then Aquarius is cosmic and mental energy. So with that being said, this is a pure, deep core psychological understanding of the classic nature of the power and character you are expressing out to society. Okay, and giving you a poor expression of character, casually breaking laws and statutes just to give you this magic moon message. It doesn't take away from the fact that you are intensifying the value and quality of power you are activating. His power is being reflected in your actions since 6 months. The potency with which you can express yourself, incorporating everything you have learned and behaved, all being applied. This energy is going to convert into perspective when the moon goes into Sagittarius, and you're going to see your abilities. You're going to see your abilities. You're going to be like, I have a new ability. Shut the fuck up. Boom. Yes. Boom. And people just shut the fuck up. Anyway, other than that, the moon is making a grand water trine. You see, the moon is conjuncting Venus. Venus is sexy ass, and Scorpio just has to make things so much more spicy. And you know she's saucy and Scorpio. So this is giving you a subconscious understanding aligned with your heart. We do this every 28 days. And this is going to deepen how purely you feel the integration and breakthrough of your focus and desire. You can pay attention and focus to people who flex and whine beliefs that you may not abide by. I'm Magic Mike. Could give a fuck about your truth over here. Okay, so you can get caught up in how people who don't experience or have any at all knowledge or experience doing what you're doing outside of hearsay, talk to you or try and share what you do regardless of what it is you do, or you could just lead by example. And the reason why that's very, very important is getting caught up in philosophy and opinions and views will really just distract you from your own unique core personal integration of concepts based on experiences you may have only had, and real work and evidence through that work that only you can produce. Many of you are on the heels of novel, innovative shit that no one has ever heard of, and if you get too caught up on what people, we do magic over here. I'm a literal angel. Fucking angels in this bitch. Shout out to Celestial Angel Gang, my air signs. I see you. We not even from this world. Other than that, I'm acting bougie now. Yeah. Other than that, this is going to just really smoothen a lot of what's been occurring as Venus is making that grand water trine to Saturn in Pisces, wrapping up now the sauciness in the integrity of your beliefs and how this aligns to who you believe you are, and that's going into Mars in Cancer. This is a liquidity trine, really good for money, and the moon that is now having you feel into this trickle, drip, drip, wet trine is going to intensify the feeling that we're applying with what? The Libra Sun social power. And the cool thing about this is where we're, if the new moon in Libra activated power, new moon, new power, this is manifesting this power. What are we manifesting? The pure psychoanalytical quality of energy that fuels this power. The sauce that oozes as you express this new unlocked character from you that you took like 6 months to activate and integrate and debut. Over here, I haven't been to F1 yet. Get it up maybe next year if they still do that type of thing. Third time's a charm. If the first one was last year, I'm gonna do the third one first. But other than that, yeah, you want to be receptive to nuances that 4 days ago, the moon in Virgo revealed. Virgo is analytical and Scorpio is psychoanalytical. One is tangible and the other isn't. All right, both subtle. Look at that in Scorpio. Look at Venus in Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? How do you take that you take that finesse? How do you incorporate it all together? And this is what's going to add a je ne sais quoi to how much stronger, more assured, more in touch with your own skin you will be. Now let's get to the good shit. The moon is opposite Uranus in Taurus. 14-day harvest of innovating the clear senses and extra dimensional quality of your body's ability to sense. You have your 5 senses. Uranus here is now adding supernatural qualities to your natural senses. And that is going to sound like sci-fi because your education system has failed you and has not taught you how to wield chakra, and has taught you that souls and spirits, being spirits, as I say that, oops, camera was zoomed in and I'm fucking trying to, all right. Anyway, literally spirits, as I this is, unfortunate because now such metaphysical concepts like these have been thrown into the box of fantasy and science fiction, which was done purposefully because you don't want to give a populace knowledge of these concepts, and so it's just flooded in with all the other filth and bullshit. But that being said, you don't need a school to teach you. You don't need people to teach you. This is the religion of your body, your mind, and your soul. So that Uranus brings unconventional, innovative ways with which no one has to teach you to sense energy. You're going to invent it. All these are tied into your quirks, the unique eccentricities and attributes of your personality, and that's what's going to add a lot of fun to this process. On top of that, because the opposition to Scorpio now harvests the psychoanalytical understanding of how much purer this is, if you think that every 28 days the moon going on Uranus and Taurus just updates how much stronger you can sense this. With the presence of Venus, this is going to add more finesse and polish, the smoothened quality of how you do this. So basically it's adding more consistency, it's adding more smoothness, so it feels like that. And once we get into Sagittarius, you're going to create abilities based on this. Imagine if you unlocked new superpowers and you get to create new abilities from these superpowers. That's why this transit is important, because it's basically going to wrap the fuel line. If you think that your feelings fuel everything you do, I'm gonna make a comprehensive video. I've cracked the code, guys. I'm going to take every power system in anime and explain it with astrology. It's literally all there. Nen, Chi, this is special power. That's Cancer. Everyone has Cancer in their chart. So emotions fuel everything you do. That converts into energy, Leo, right? Life energy. So with that, from your natural energy, the Taurus. So with that being said, right, this is going to really deepen these channels, bringing up whatever psychologically you have not addressed, repressed, trauma, sexually, right? Some of you may think that's you're just horny. Have sex, whack one off, like it did, touch yourself, like some of you are just horny and you just need to release some steam. Others of you, you know what's up. You've gone through some very evil, traumatic shit, and a transit like this is gonna allow you to release that and feel good about that, where like so much shame has been associated with it, and you get to really make it what you want to make it by still being honest with yourself. So give yourself that. I hope you enjoy this transit. I also hope you enjoy the supernatural quality of power that's going to pretty much ooze from your private parts and sexual glands. We can call this manifesting sexy superpowers. I like that. That's what we're gonna do. You guys stay blessed as always, too. And until next time, peace.